So a few days ago, I just couldn't fall asleep. I laid awake in my bed just thinking about things I've done in the past and things I wish I didn't. I started thinking about when my mom took a day off of work to come listen to my 4th grade class read scary stories for Halloween. Now, what you have to know about my 4th grade self is that Minecraft had just come out on the Xbox 360, so you know I loved it. I played that all day. That was my game. Why would I not read about Minecraft? You know what I mean? But you know what I decided? I decided I would not be writing a scary story. And I wasn't going to write about me being stuck in a 24-hour Chuck E. Cheese ball pit. Because 4th grade me, he was a young visionary, you know? I didn't think like the other kids. Instead of a dumb, scary story, I chose to write about an epic Minecraft adventure, okay? It was going to be about 2 main events, okay? The first nightmare-causing, destructive, and scary thing that I was going to add was a thing you might know called Herobrine. I bet if you ask any kid born in the early 2000s what their biggest fright was, it was Herobrine. The second main theme I had in my story was the most game-changing thing to ever happen in Minecraft, okay? And it was the Aether. Now all you little zoomer kids that don't know what the Aether is, it was the first mod to ever add a whole new dimension. With so many new items and even new creatures and mobs, it was one of the most amazing things to ever happen in Minecraft. They had flying whales and flying pigs and even these weird bird creatures. When I was little, I watched Minecraft Let's Plays every single day. From people like Sky Does Minecraft, Jerome ASF, Skitscape, and Tobuscus. Now, Tobuscus was one of my favorite YouTubers at the time. And he was one of the first people to play the Aether mod pack. So when I think of Minecraft, I think of Tobuscus. And when I think of the Aether, I think of Tobuscus. He was the reason the Aether got so big. My story took many parts of the Aether and implemented the cool things. It was no longer a scary story, but a story that would later become a piece of nostalgia. To act on this nostalgia, I decided to play the game itself for the very first time. I had only seen videos years in the past, so I was basically going into this adventure with a small bit of knowledge. The first thing I had to do was get diamonds for a pick. I started gathering resources, killed some pigs, and then I found a mine. I was ready to find diamonds. I got some iron and decided to cook it up. I started getting hungry and I had to eat rotten flesh to survive. Then I got lost and it took me 30 minutes to find all my iron that was smelting. I finally found it, then I realized I didn't have any more wood. With the little bit of pick I had left, I had to cancel my plans and get back to the surface. I then found a village and decided to set up shop there. I got some food, found like 1,000 pigs, and killed them all. I was determined. I stole the blacksmith's house and crafted some armor. The only problem with living in the village is the villagers. After putting up with their annoying ass hums, I couldn't take it anymore. I had to do something. Whoa, before we move on, I want to talk to you guys about something important. You should go follow me on Twitch. I stream there almost every day, and I stream what I'm going to put in the video. So if you want to be in the video or watch the behind the scenes of what's going to happen, you should go watch my streams. I stream live almost every day at Hexte, Hekkste, and I think you guys would enjoy it. Anyways, back to the video. Sorry about that. Anyways, I still had no diamonds, so I had to go back and find some. After tunneling for what seemed like hours, I found a cave. And lo and behold, I found my first diamonds. I was so happy. I was one step closer to getting to the Aether. Come on, there's gotta be more. What? No way. There's only 2? Please. Please. Okay, yeah. I know. I only got 2. I'm not gonna give up that easily. I had to keep looking. For all those canceled Minecraft YouTubers, I had to get to the Aether. And sure enough, it happened. I found the diamonds I needed to do it. I could finally make the diamond pickaxe. I crafted that pickaxe and got that 10 obsidian. The nostalgia was drawing in closer. All I needed was those bright glowstone blocks. Thankfully, there was a huge pile of glowstone right outside of the nether portal. I got just enough for the portal and headed home. I placed the portal and put the water in, and I did it. Finally, I could go to the Aether. I wanted to get some epic shots for the video, but then this happened. What? I hate this game. Well, let's do this again. Alright, now I can finally go to the Aether. I stepped into the portal, and the saturated world appeared. I finally could see with my own eyes, and suddenly my story started coming back to me. I saw the flying pigs and weird birds, and I remember my protagonists all had these flying pigs and flying birds. Now I realized what my goal just was. The main character of the story had a black bird. It's called the Moa. It is the rarest and best bird. It can jump up to 8 times and glide. And I found what looked like an ancient Greek temple. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I got there, I got a little scared. I remember watching all these YouTubers dying over and over, and my goal was to not die once. So when I walked in and I was greeted by a weird Valkyrie, I got a little jump scared. I got scared, okay? And I killed the Valkyrie. I felt bad, but I picked up an item and I put it in the book that describes all of the items in the Aether. And it said that if I get 10, I can fight the Valkyrie boss, which is sure to drop a bunch of loot. So I went around grabbing items from the chests, and I found Zanite. That is the purple rock that I was thinking of, that brings back all this nostalgia. Little did I know, it's worse than iron. So, pretty dumb. So I got 8 bells out of 10. I killed 8 Valkyries in the most pathetic way possible, because I was scared, okay? But I couldn't find any more Valkyries, so I left, and I was going to come back later to try to find more. But little did I know, it was the last time I would return to the temple. I went searching for this rare flower that is supposed to help me tame this black Moa. This flower is used to feed the baby Moa and make it your own. You need 8 petals to tame this thing. That's almost quadruple what you need to tame any other Moa. That's how good it is. Now these flowers are super rare, so I searched for hours. But while I was searching, I found a Moa egg on the ground. Then I found 2, then 3, then 4. It just wouldn't stop. I was confused, because these eggs are supposed to almost never drop. So when I walked over there, it was like the Fertile Crescent. While I was foraging the egg zone, I found a black Moa. And guess what was right next to it? An egg. Now, I don't know how lucky I got with all these Moa eggs around me, but I'm okay with it, because I finally got an egg. And now all I needed was the 8 petals, and then I would have myself the best bird in the game. I stumbled upon a flower. It was the rare flower, but when I killed it, I only got 2 petals, so I needed a total of 6 more. Now this would take a while, so I decided to go to another temple floating in the sky. Maybe they would have more petals up there. I didn't know. When I got to the top of this temple, I was greeted by the Arrow Whale King. I battled him and barely defeated the King of Whales. He dropped a key to a chest. When I got to the bottom of the stairs, I opened the chest and got cool loot, but I had no idea what it did. Sadly, I got no petals, so I decided to go further. So I took a leap of faith off this floating temple. Once I did this, a flurry of thoughts came into my mind. I started to remember my story. Since I lost it, I've been kind of sad, because I always wanted to read what was inside. But going through and playing this, it brought back memories. And so I started to remember just what happened in my story. In the end, the 4 main protagonists try to escape Herobrine by jumping off of a cloud, just like what happened to me. And sadly, they didn't make it. I guess history repeats itself because I underestimated the strength of the parachute and fell all the way down to Earth. I looked for my stuff for over 10 minutes, but I couldn't find it. I knew that if I didn't find it, I would never get another black moa egg. I had to give up. My Minecraft story does not end well, and it didn't end well in real life either. I was too scared to talk about Minecraft, so my mom came all the way out, took a sick day to come to my school and listen to my dumb story, and I didn't even present one. I'll leave it here, but I just want to tell you guys, you should not be scared of doing things that you believe in. As long as it doesn't harm anyone around you, I say go for it. Do what you love to do. Thanks for watching.